Hey, what is going on, crypto family, crypto nation? This is Justin Blount here once again for another weekly technical analysis. On behalf of the Crypto Tutors platform and channel, the most diverse ecosystem in cryptocurrency, I'm honored to be here. We're honored to be here as part of this great movement. And today we want to talk about the latest cryptocurrency coin to hit the market. That is Apecoin. We're going to be giving a price prediction, even though it is too early to give price predictions. It never hurts to try to at least predict where, the potential of a coin could possibly go. It's not going to be too wild, I promise, but we want to discuss Apecoin because it's been getting a lot of attention here. And I have Apecoin right here pulled up on the 4 hourly on Coinbase. And the reason why Apecoin is so big for some people that may not know, Apecoin, I'm sure you may have heard of Bored Ape Yacht Club. It is one of the largest NFTs next to CryptoPunks in the cryptocurrency space. If not, it's probably the biggest now by market cap. But this is a big deal because this is once again another NFT that has a coin, associated with its community and ecosystem. So with Bored Ape Yacht Club, I'd say right now it's definitely a household cryptocurrency NFT name. And a lot of people may have heard of CryptoPunks, but for people that have no exposure to crypto or anything, they may have heard Bored Ape at some point because people like Jimmy Fallon, I believe Tom Brady, Future, Gunna, Eminem, I think possibly Jack Dorsey. There's a lot of, the CEO of Twitter. There's a lot of people that are invested in this community, a lot of big people in crypto, and of course, a lot of celebrities. So, Bored Ape Yacht Club is really mainstream right now, and this coin, as a matter of fact, has gotten listed on multiple exchanges as well. So, that's actually very good in terms of holders and people having access to liquidity. We see it on Coinbase and Binance, FTX. So it is definitely a big player. I believe Crypto.com or now Kronos has Apecoin listed as well. But we just want to get right into the charts, and then we'll talk a little bit more about some fundamentals and where price may be able to go. But as you can see here, family, we have, and I'll be taking live questions in the chat for anybody that is has any kind of question about Apecoin or anything. Look at the chat right now. Nobody is in here yet, so that's good. But they'll come. But yeah, let's take a look at Apecoin right now. Like I said, we're here on Coinbase on the 4 hourly right now, but we're going to switch this over to the 30 minute, not 30 second. We're just going to do the 30-minute right now to get a clear picture. And as we could see right now, we've had, of course, the coin just gets released. So the people that actually hold Bored Ape Yacht Club or hold the NFT, they've been allocated a certain portion of the coin. And, as soon as it got listed on Coinbase, you can already see here that people are getting excited. And let's see, we went from $7 all the way up to $10 and $18, that is $18.20 ish, so 140% increase. You may see some now this is just on the exchanges, but it could have been a much higher increase depending on when you got it, and where you traded it, because you're going to see that on things like, let's see here on CoinMarketCap. If we go back, we're going to see that you see right here the 7-day percentage, 929%. So it really just depends. But the main thing, right here. The main thing I really want us to understand is that we've had a massive pump of Apecoin, and now the holders of these tokens, they're starting to sell off right now. They're trying to strap their liquidity and take their profits with this, and so people that are now wanting to get in, we're going to be people that are now buying in are, we're buying in a downtrend. So let me just state this right here. We're just going to draw this out right here. So we're going to come from the top right here, and we're just going to, just connect the dots right now to see what happens. And we'll have some of the bottoms right here too. And as you can see right now, at least on the 30-minute, It's clearly, we're in a downtrend with this right now. And, the pattern that this is forming, we could say is a wedge formation, a descending wedge. That could typically be bullish in a sense, that a reversal may be soon. But more importantly, family, whenever we get extremely volatile coins like this that pump and then it's just they're kind of going through a sell-off, we really like to use that phrase, don't try to catch a falling knife. So we want to wait to see where things may potentially bottom out at. And with that being said, it looks like as if it's trying to find some support here. If we just draw, if we could kind of enlarge this right here, we're kind of getting some support. Is so far, it's trying to hold above $10 right now as a sturdy support. So big psychological number right there, and even level. $10 is would be a very solid foundation. That's if this does decide to hold at $10, of course. So we've been going on this downtrend right here, kind of staying in tune with this descending wedge right here that we have going. But what I want to see is, maybe we do something like this. As you could see, maybe we kind of hold and break out of the wedge. But, it's very hard to tell where we're going to get a bottom at. It's extremely hard. If I were to predict where a bottom may occur, I would come right back here to the base. But, it just depends on the sentiment of the market and, also the NFT holders, how many Bored Ape Yacht Club holders are willing to sell, as prices go lower and just start to exit out of those positions that they received, or at least exit out of that airdrop and start taking some of those profits. So it just really depends. But as we could see here, we could easily breach that $10 level and just come right back to this base like right here. If we just continue this trend, we're going to bring up some oscillators as well. But for people that are just joining or coming in right now, it really seems as if Bored Ape Yacht Club, no, Apecoin, Bored Ape Yacht Club's cryptocurrency coin, it really seems that $10 right now is a support that it wants to hold and is trying to hold. But like I said, and like we like to use the phrase here in crypto and mainly all trading markets or all asset markets, the trend is your friend till the bend at the end. And so far, we are waiting to see that bend. But the good news is, for people that believe in this project and believe that this has a strong fundamental case and utility case, when we talk about Web3 and GameFi, which is gaming finance, when we talk about the metaverse, when we talk about NFTs, it would be pretty hard to refute that Apecoin is going to be one of those top, NFT coins, that is, because the Bored Ape Yacht Clubs is turning into a household NFT name and is extremely mainstream. A lot of celebrities, or a good decent amount of celebrities, have Bored Ape Yacht Club or own at least an ape. And maybe they own a CryptoPunk as well, and maybe a few others. But if you notice that it's typically those top 5 blue chip NFTs that have extremely strong community backing going for them right now. So let's take a look at the oscillators. I'm going to go over here to the chat. Nobody in here yet, so that's fine. So let's keep on talking about where we're at on a technical level with the chart. Like I just mentioned, we are really trying to hold that $10 level right now, and it's very hard to say whether this is overvalued or undervalued right now. But we're going to look at some other things just to paint more of a clear picture. But so far, we've pumped. Now we're starting to dump right now. Not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but we're starting to come down, and we're really trying to find where that bottom is going to be at. We could find it by next week, or it could be a couple weeks. It could be a couple months before we find where a definitive bottom is. And I promise, like we said in the thumbnail or in the title for the video, we're going to give a price prediction. We will give that right at the end, and I will tell you my methodology to where I came at this price prediction. It's nothing too crazy, I promise you. It's nothing. It's not going to be moon boyish. So let's look at our oscillators right now. And this is the 30 minutes, so this is still very new, very fresh, very hot still. This is going to take weeks to even months to see where we were going to get a bottom at or how this is going to play out. But yeah, as you can see here, starting to just cool, is cooling down, it's coming down, it's cooling down. And if we were to just go off the 30-minute RSI on these oscillators, you could see here, at least, we are, right below the 40, and we're moving flat with the RSI here, at least the traditional one, and we're definitely below the 30. So typically this indicates, assets are oversold, a lot of people selling, oversold, but since it's so new, it's very hard to tell where we're going to get a bottom at and just a kind of stabilization of the price. So, we want to hold that $10 level, though. It seems like it's respecting that $10 level, but with Apecoin, but, things happen, and that trajectory of the downtrend could still continue to play out, and we could definitely breach $10 as a support, because we've only bounced off of $10, at least on the 30-minute. See, we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 7 to 9. We're flirting with this zone right now. So we are really, really flirting with this zone. Ideally, we'd like to definitely stay at $10. I think that's a solid foundation for Apecoin, and we're going to talk about the tokenomics so in a second. But right now, we're pretty, I wouldn't say we're pretty oversold, but we're cooling down, and it says it's clearly like that with the RSI. Stochastic RSI, we have a little bit more volatility with our wave, and you'll notice here at the peaks we've had some bump ups, but it hasn't equated to anything that big. It's like we haven't really done much. So if we were to go to peak to troughs, you'll see here that price hasn't done too much. I mean, maybe lost about, let's see here, even from this peak to trough. If we were to go here, see here, about 15%. Nothing too drastic. So, with these, it's so early. It's still so early to tell with things. And if we were to even look at the MACD right now, you'll see that the MACD here is just kind of going sideways as well. Not too much of anything going on, and we don't have any big histograms on the green side, and we don't have any big red histograms as well. So we could potentially be starting to move sideways, but we really got to keep a close eye on Apecoin, because any kind of news or any big endorsement, let's say even, this is just a hypothetical, but let's say Mr. Elon Musk comes in and makes an announcement, not saying that he will, but you understand that, when people, or when big celebrities, when big players and just very well-known people publicly endorse and support things like an Apecoin, not saying that it will happen, but if they were to, we know that has a big effect on price, and that could, that those things right there could be some fundamental fuel, or just fundamental positive sentiment entering into that coin that could shoot up the price. So that's one thing, and keep an ear out for who's getting involved with Apecoin and Bored Apes, because this is going to be a pretty, I'd say, is different. Probably revolutionary in the sense that this is one of the biggest NFTs that has a coin out that is hopefully going to be utilized in some capacity. But let's take a look at the tokenomics. So we've looked at the chart. We've identified that we're in this downtrend. We're trying to hold $10, We may not. Let's just see. Would I get in right now? I'd wait. I'd wait to see where we can get a pivot for this. It's still very early, and as we've seen here, we've had a massive increase in growth in the past, at least for 2 days, 48 hours straight. Nothing but parabolic growth, and now we're gonna have a long cooldown. We go up like an elevator. No, how did it go? Yeah, we come up like a escalator, go down like an elevator. But yeah, we are slowly bleeding out with this. So let's talk about where we're at least on the tokenomics of it. Let's see here. Okay, nobody just yet. So let's go here to the tokenomics. Now, if we go to Apecoin right now, we'll see that it's ranked number 48. 48 on coin market cap, coming in at a $2.8 billion valuation as of right now, and a fully diluted valuation of 10 billion. So fully diluted as in if all these 1 billion coins were released, because it has Apecoin has a max supply of 1 billion. So the good news is that it is, for the most, it is deflationary. We have a hard cap supply. So once 1 billion tokens come out into circulation, that's it. There are going to be no more Apecoins circulating, and it is ERC20 token running on Ethereum. So keep that in mind as well. But yeah, if all these coins were to be released today, the market cap for I keep on calling it Bored Ape Yacht Club coin, Apecoin, the full market cap, the entire market cap for Apecoin would be 10 billion, 10.2 billion ish. That's at today's prices if all the coins were released. So, that's something to keep in mind as well. But as of right now, at least on CoinMarketCap, we're down for the day 17%. So we are dumping. People are selling, but we're trying to respect that $10 level right now. So let's talk about a price prediction. Then we'll wrap it up here. But before we do that, for people that haven't seen, this is their website, and there's a couple important things to keep in mind with Apecoin. And if we come over here to governance, you're gonna see Apecoin DAO, which is a decentralized autonomous organization, where holders of the coin, they get to vote, do proposals, and they have some control. Actually, they have control and say so on where they want the future endeavors of Bored Ape Yacht Club, and where they want the treasury, or how they want to govern the community. And this is what a DAO is. So they're gonna have a DAO. They're gonna have a DAO coming out. So that's gonna be big. And keep in mind, Bored Ape Yacht Club, household NFT right now. You name any other NFT that is as well known as Bored Ape Yacht Club. People know CryptoPunks, but as of right now, at least in my personal opinion, Bored Ape Yacht Club is the household NFT name. Just like Dogecoin and even Shiba Inu are household social token names, meme coin names, Bored Ape Yacht Club is a household NFT as of right now. It's very mainstream, very popularized. Is it a meme coin? I wouldn't quite call it a meme coin because, unlike Shib and unlike Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, they have Shiba Swap, they have their own NFTs, but the difference is that Apecoin started off as an NFT first and gained massive popularity, massive, mainstream adoption from socialite celebrities, big players in the crypto space. It started off as an NFT first, and then they decided to release their coin to complement and as part of their ecosystem to get in more utility. And as we could see here, the last pinned tweet from Apecoin, if you go over here to their Twitter, got 191,000 followers. But they say, introducing Apecoin, a token for culture, gaming, and commerce used to empower a decentralized community building at the forefront of Web3. So we'll give that a like right there. That right there, says a lot on what they're trying to accomplish. And do they have the backing? Do they have the marketing? Definitely, they definitely do. They have the community behind them. They have a they have a huge crypto community that supports them, and they have a lot of already mainstream support. So, Apecoin DAO, that is one thing that is going to really help spread out this ecosystem even more. One other thing as well, before we switch over, wait, those are proposals. There will also be staking eventually coming out for Apecoin. So let me just, I just read it. Let's see here, stake, no, it was somewhere. But yeah, there was mention of staking for Apecoin, which is another thing that would really help price as well, and just help the overall, I'd say, just stabilization of the coin, where you have a whole bunch of people that are just invested in securing that blockchain and holding. So that's another big deal. So keep a lookout for that as well. And like we said, we're going to save the best for last. So we are going to give a price prediction here on Apecoin. Now, as we've already mentioned countless times, the price is in a downtrend. We've had a massive pump. Now we're dumping, coming down. We're cooling down. Not bad, because these are the times where you want to be paying attention. We want to be paying attention to those dips, because those, these downtrends, whenever they do find their bottoms and flatten out, those are the times that present the biggest opportunity for gains, financial gains, and also the best opportunities when it becomes least risky to even enter. As of right now, I still say this is risky right here. We could reverse, but we've got to be patient. Patience is key. If you're not patient in this space, you will get wrecked. It's happened to a lot of people, including myself. Been wrecked many times for not being patient. So patience is key. So wait to see where we're gonna flatten out at. Wait to see where price starts to move more sideways. Wait to see where we may get that reversal. But as of right now, it's hard to say. Let's see if $10 holds. If it doesn't, well, we already know we're $9, $8, $7 is in place. So be patient. That's all we're saying here, is be patient with these. Okay. Oh yes. So price prediction now. Let's see here. If we were to base Apecoin, if we were to compare it to the market cap of, let's just say, let's take Dogecoin and Shiba Coin, because Apecoin is I wouldn't say it is a social token. Is it a meme token? We'll see. It's still early to tell, but it is a social token. But the difference is that there's already a lot of mainstream backing for Apecoin through the NFT, Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT ecosystem and community, which a lot of prominent people of society and very well-known people of society own these Bored Apes. So it is a big deal. So right now we have a $2.8 billion market cap, and where do we see Doge and Shiba on the charts, or at least on the market cap by, at least on the market cap by, by size. So we see Shiba here at 12 billion, and we see Doge here at 15. So let's just say both of them on average, we'll just say 13 billion, 13.5. So, does the first thing that we're going to ask is Apecoin, does it have the potential to be a 10 billion plus dollar ecosystem in cryptocurrency? Potentially. I'd say potentially it has especially when we get these very euphoric waves. Prices could become very irrational. But if we were to base Apecoin, being a Shiba Inu, being a Doge, having that same level of adoption and just well, I don't know how much utility these bring, but they definitely have a lot of interest and adoption. If Apecoin were to do the same thing, from $2.8 billion, we can expect Apecoin to maybe do a 4 to 5x. So we're talking about 400 to 500% growth, and that would put Bored Ape or Apecoin into the top 15 cryptocurrencies, which could be possible. But we'd be looking at a $40 to $50 coin if we were to hit those levels, and that's just by market cap right now. We're just talking about market cap. So if we were to do a 300, 400%, or even 500%, that puts us at a 15 billion, $12 billion market cap, which is not too, that is not so far fetched. That is not so far fetched, especially in this community here in crypto land. So $40 to $50 would be our price prediction, would be my price prediction in time when we see a lot more of this space being developed out. And if it were to hit a 10 billion, 12 billion plus dollar market cap, then I do believe that we could see Apecoin being a $40, $50 coin. $100 plus, only time will tell. Only time will tell. But if we were to just simply go by the market cap of, two of the other biggest social coins, it is feasible to see Apecoin at a $40, $50 token. Time will tell. We'll see what happens with their staking. We'll see what happens when their DAO releases. So time will tell. But as of right now, just to reiterate what we've been saying, we're in a downtrend on the 30-minute. We don't want to catch falling knives. The trend is your friend till the bend at the end. Let's be patient here. Let's wait to see where things flatten out at, where things begin to reverse. But as of right now, let's be patient. So that's all I have, crypto family. I hope that you have gotten something out of this video. And real quick, before we leave, you can always subscribe. If you subscribe, sign up, you do win a free technical analysis tutoring session with me. We'll go over anything you want. We'll talk about crypto. We'll look at coins that you're invested in. So just please give this video a like. Please subscribe for more content coming out. And we have a whole robust ecosystem here at Crypto Tutors. Very honored to be a part of this movement. So before I let you go, family, let's get that VPVR. Let's get that visible range out real quick. What's been happening? Where's a lot of occurrence happening so far with Apecoin, even though it's so early? As we can see here, we've had a nice amount of people buy in at this $13 to $14 level. Then actually the most amount of action starting to come in here at $11 to $11.80. A lot of people, a lot of buying, selling has happened in that area right here. So we got a couple touches here. But you can see here that this was a point where, also we were starting to get that buying and selling. A lot of people coming in, a lot of price action at those levels. But so far, still trending down, but a lot of people have, bought and sold at around $11. So keep that in mind right now. But like I said, be patient. Don't try to catch a falling knife. That's all I have, family. If there's no comments, we are out. We will see you next Sunday. And please, please subscribe, hit that like button. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Much peace, love, wealth, and health. Bye-bye.